I am truth. I am the living essence of God good, manifesting as all that is real and validated by the will, wisdom, and love of the Divine One. And I am here to invest within the earth a greater portion of the light of living truth, to actuate, to accentuate, and even to arbitrate on behalf of the Lord God those verities of the Spirit within your life and the lives of the conscious ones, so that the truth may be known, that truth which sets men and women and children free. You know that you are liberated by the truth, for when you have access to pure knowledge, pure understanding, and the vital facts of life, these provide the impetus and the foundation for right choices in your lives, blessed ones. When you do not have access to that which is real, then often what you desire and what comes to fruition and fulfillment in your life is based on unreality. That which a society, a civilization is attempting to have you believe and accept, and which is unfortunately not of the highest order, in which the grace of God, the love of God, the presence of God is available. Now we, as ascended masters and Chohans of the rays, aver to you that much of what you think is true is only manifest from a limited perspective, from the human level of beingness. And if you could simply rise in consciousness to perceive with new eyes, with a higher radiance of God vision, that which exists in multi-dimensions and in many spheres of consciousness and beingness, you would be amazed. Your life would change, and you would truly then be free to make greater and more harmonious choices on a day-to-day basis, allowing your soul to make greater progress, and through a new divine orderliness, bring into being within your worlds the highest of God good, the most noble, spirited, and divine. As architects of the Spirit, we work with the souls of humanity. We work with the higher selves of all of you as we are able, providing for you who accept our existence, our presence, and our articulation of truth as we know it. Those verifiable, honest, and integrative principles and values flowing from the virtues of God, which in turn originate from the very heart and mind of God in the great central sun. You see, we have meditated upon the core essence of life itself, which is light and beingness. And from this sacred center of creation, we know the truth of all that is. We feel the veracity and the sublimity of godliness, of harmony, of inner peace. Why do I speak of truth this day? Because, blessed ones, much of what you hear in your media, on television, radio, the internet, and through various media outlets and sources, has not been verified by the light of truth as it is rayed forth from the essence of God, the Spirit of the Divine One. It is as a shimmering chimera of unreality, of Maya and illusion, that when it finds itself residence within the minds and consciousness of individuals, performs a type of what I would call black magic, clouding the identities of you all and giving rise to something other than the virtuous you, the divine you, the real you. In your meditations and times of silence early in the morning with beloved Jesus, from 4:30 till 7 as he has asked, allow the light of truth to speak to your higher mind and find concourse within your spirit. To your outer waking consciousness. Live in the light of truth. Verify what comes to you as intuition and inspiration within your heart by the power of your higher self, fulfilling its purpose in your life daily. Often, the thinking processes of your lower nature stimulate something within your mind that is not of the highest order. Learning to be still and quieting all provides the foundation for the quiescent aspects of the higher mind of God to filter into your waking consciousness, so that then you may apply what you receive gracefully, harmoniously, in your communiques, work, and service to life. Yes, dearest ones, as your Hilarion, I come. And even as I am continuing to investigate the higher orders of light and solar and cosmic worlds and dimensions of being, so I provide refreshment to those who work in the realms of the emerald ray matrices, utilizing sound and the science of harmony, mathematics, music, and healing to provide a foundation for life upon earth, within nature, for God transcendence, and for the ascending spirals of beingness to be fulfilled within one's life. The Blessed Raphael comes now at the behest of his beloved Mary to clear your third eye in this hour of everything that is less than God truth. If you choose to receive this cleansing, this washing, this clearing experience, allow the Blessed Archangel to perform his supernal divine magic so that your third eye, your higher vision center, may be a greater receptor for the light of divine truth from this day forward, illumining your world, your work, your mission, and your life with more concentrated aspects of that which will provide you the essentials for your victory within the visionary experience of initiates and adepts who are spiraling upward in divine light. Azenuiave trochiala, zuniave dato tigrezo, atiave nadea dea greziavoa, netava grezuhia, trochiavrosina, Zeia, Zeia, Zeiatea, Zeia, Zeia, Zeiatina, Vaneda, Vaneda, Grezio vita, Natiavea closu, Zuia vilapate, Gratea venusa, Dravia keaze, Natia vrokezu, Pepea crazia vanea loake, Zuia, Zuia, Zuia. There is also the stimulation of your higher cortex in this hour by the angels of the Emerald Ray. And there is a washing clean of your physical brains, of those essences accumulated over decades, and I would say even lifetimes, where you have engaged in thinking processes less than optimal for your life stream. Blaze the light of the emerald ray. Blaze the light of the golden rays of God. Blaze the light now. Refresh, refresh, refresh each one's mind and spirit with solar light, light, light. Blessed hearts, you may be articulate in your speech and your sharing, in your higher mindfulness, if you choose to allow the voice of God to flow through you, the Word with a capital W-O-R-D, to find concourse through your words and speech. You may learn this science at my retreat over Crete, and I will be replete with that which will complete you, dearest ones, in the light of truth, which brings freedom from fear, nihilism, and ignorance. Be the Buddhas you are destined to be. In higher mindfulness, as truth illumines your life and love impels you to your sun source. I thank you.